And now to wrap up this episode, I will talk a little about Nollywood. So Nollywood is the Nigerian film industry based in Lagos, Nigeria, and has become one of the largest film industries in the world. And the term mirrors two other famous areas of film production, Hollywood in the US and Bollywood in India. But Nollywood can refer to the many famous popular actors and directors, the thousands of movies, or the process of filmmaking in Nigeria. So in Nigeria, early Nollywood stories have revolved around similar themes of love, marriage, and conflicts with mothers-in-laws. These themes are still found in recent movies like Road to Yesterday and The Wedding Party. So early Nollywood also focused on believable storytelling that resonated with target audiences, while also reflecting the culture and affluence in Nigerian societies. Early films would usually have short turnaround times for filming, limited resources, and would feature at least one popular actor to garner initial support. They're also widely distributed on video cassettes before the development of digital technology. But over time, Nollywood has grown significantly. The films and actors have gained global recognition and popularity, and budget and filming times have increased. But before the mass production movies in Nigeria, Africans had to rely a lot on film and video produced by Europeans and Americans. So Nollywood made it possible for Africans to view films made by fellow Africans on a large scale. So I chose the two movies, Road to Yesterday and The Wedding Party, because they adhered to the earliest and still popular themes found in Nollywood movies, love and marriage, but I was also really interested in the success of women in Nollywood and their roles as actresses, as well as their expanding roles behind the scenes in directing, writing, and producing. Like Naji, who played Victoria in Road to Yesterday and also produced it, and Aditiba, who is the director of The Wedding Party. So Naji has been in dozens of movies, has won various awards including Best Actress, and is one of the highest paid actresses in Nollywood. She is one of Nollywood's most popular actresses and is widely recognized in Nigeria, other countries in Africa, and the West. Some people consider her to be a link between old and new Nollywood, as well as a connection between Nigerian and world cinema. So in an interview, Naji discussed how she has played various characters throughout her career, but believes that Nollywood films need to be told from different angles and need more twists and turns. She said that we have to be more creative in the way we tell our stories. So after taking a few years off from acting, she moved into production so she could start making and producing the kinds of films she wanted to see, after spending years just being on the screen. So Road to Yesterday was her first film as a producer, and in addition to producing it, the film was based on a story she had created herself. So as I talked about earlier, the film is about a couple's disintegrating marriage, but with a twist that had critics commending Naji for daring to break out of the familiar Nollywood formula. And the film was also praised for its cinematography and its shots of Lagos. The young and film school educated Ishawa Bako directed the film and has been criticized for belonging to a newer set of filmmakers, being a part of a new Nollywood versus the old Nollywood. Naji responded by saying that every industry should transcend to the next level and there is only a continuation. So she rejected the idea that there's an old and new Nollywood and just believes that Nollywood should be changing the way it tells its stories and not the stories themselves, which is what she did in her role behind the scenes in Road to Yesterday. She took and also in the film Lionheart, which is the film we watched for my class, Naji was a director, and that was her first time directing a film, and her second time working behind the scenes in the film after Road to Yesterday. So as a lead role and director, Naji tackled issues like sexism through her plot and ageism through her white casting, but unlike in Road to Yesterday, where she took a risk in adding and a plot twist towards the end and changing perspectives, Lionheart has been said to be more safe and conservative in the screenwriting and cinematography, but still the movie was praised overall for its plot and acting.